Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Good day for me. Good day for me. Let's talk about this one I wore. Uh, Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. For those you don't know, missed my video. It's only a couple videos back, but I got this in two 100 ml bottles of Aqua de Parma oud and Aqua de Parma leather for like $100. It's a great deal. Great deal. One of the best I've had in a long, long time, actually. Sometimes you get lucky, right? So essentially, I paid $33.33 for this. Can't beat that. Um. Anyway, it is a woman's fragrance, and we'll get on to that. Let's talk about the fragrance, and then talk about the gender. Black Opium. Some of the notes are the notes are vanilla, coffee, pear. I wrote them down because I'll never remember them. Vanilla, coffee, pear, jasmine, patchouli, pink pepper, orange blossom, bitter almond, woods, cedarwood, and licorice. Off the top, I get a very powdery white floral rosy combo with a hint of spice. I'm guessing that's from the pink pepper and orange blossom because orange blossom you can do a few different ways. Like in myself, it's more sweet, airy. YSL myself, it's more sweet and airy and uh, light and somewhat even aquatic with a touch of florals. This is more the white kind of almost I don't know lily like floral. It's very not lily. Lily's not the right word. But it's mostly rose though. The pink pepper is giving quite a dominant rose vibe to my nose. But pretty quickly you start to pick up on that the vanilla, and it's a sweet powdery type vanilla with a slight light kind of woody coffee. Honestly, it's not a you do pick up on the coffee, but it's not like you just brewed a pot of coffee. It's more just you put the beans in the roaster and they just started to roast. Like it's not what most people would associate your average person anyway. Frag heads, we know we're smart, but most people when they see coffee, they're expecting like they just walk past a Starbucks, right? And it's not quite like that. More of a green coffee almost. Green's not the word, but on roasted to just starting to roast kind of coffee. And the woodiness and the kind of little bit of the cocoa kind of vibe, I guess, is because there's a bit of a cocoa vibe that would be coming from the patchouli. Uh, there's also a fresh sweetie vibe, sweetie, fresh sweet. Hey, sweetie, fresh sweet vibe right off the top, and that's going to be from that pear note. Again, uh, pear can be done a few different ways, mostly unisex, but the way they do it here, it's kind of again more into that feminine mixing with the white florals and whatnot. Yeah, it mixes nice with the pink pepper and the patchouli and the white floral but it's definitely on a bit more on the feminine side. And that's pretty much the top. And believe it or not, most of the mid, it's not a super complex fragrance. But it's a very nice fragrance, honestly. Um, yeah, a few hours in, and you start to pick up on a bit of that bittersweet almond that's listed here. It's kind of giving it, like I said, a bit of a sour, slightly sweet, sour, earthy, nutty vibe. And it's kind of the only difference between the top and the mid is you pick up, like I said, the notes kind of change order as you smell them, but it's kind of just, yeah, that's it. And then the base is kind of just a woody vanilla white musk base. So, yeah, technically a feminine scent. And when I smelled this on girls, I always thought it was unisex. Uh, but I think the problem is that I was smelling it into the far mid and dry down because the opening and a good chunk of the mid is to my nose, more not uber feminine or anything. Some people might say it's still unisex. I quite don't. I say it's still feminine. And it's okay to still have masculine and feminine. I know, but it's okay to, you know, I was raised that certain aromas are masculine, certain aromas are feminine. And for the first, and it's a long performing fragrance, about 8 hours, right? And for the first 4 to 5 hours, it smells more feminine than masculine. As it goes on, of course, it starts to get a little more unisex, till it gets into that far base with, some of that vanilla, woods, the patchouli, and a bit of that almond. Basically, the floral aspect is gone, and that very sweet, soft, fruity aspect of the pear is gone, and that's where it's unisex. Um, so I mean, I wore it. I was perfectly fine with it. I didn't feel too. Felt a little for the first couple hours, a little self conscious wearing it, but after that, I was okay with it. So it could be unisex if you're, you know, I mean, if you're an alpha dude, a macho man, you macho man, oh, cream of the crop, brother, coffee in the big time, oh yeah, dig it, macho man. If you're like a manly man, no, no, no. But if you're anything like me, or even more uh, open to, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, gender fluid fragrances, I don't know, metrosexual, I don't know, whatever. You'd be fine with it. But if you, it is definitely for the first, especially the first couple hours, it is definitely a woman's fragrance. I will say that. But like I said, after that 2 or 3 hours and things start to change and the florals start to go away and you start getting more, like I said, the woods, the patchouli, the almond, and even some of the coffee still there. It becomes quite a bit, pretty much unisex at that point. So about half its life, it's really feminine. About the other half, it's unisex, maybe even slightly leaning feminine, but not much. So yeah, that's it. Uh, how I applied it, like I said, it's a relatively strong fragrance. It's not like super beast mode or anything. I mean, it would be if you over applied it, because I went uh, pretty calm with it. I put one in my moisturizer, one on the back of my neck, shirt on, one on my shirt, and kind of half of one in each crink of the elbow. And it got me about 8 hours, good 8 hours, uh, solid hour. It's out there more than an arm's length. It's almost beast for a solid hour, but most women's fragrances are really. And then it comes in for a couple hours, about an arm's length. So it's still giving you a projection for a solid 3 hours. Then it's about 3 hours. It's a nice bubble. You know what I mean? And then it's a couple hours. It's a good skin scent going into a light skin scent. Time to reapply. So at the end of the day, all that, what is this fragrance? Well, it's a fresh yet dark, sweet, powdery floral scent. It's the best way I can describe it. It's vanilla and patchouli heavy. It's just a sweet, powdery floral scent. Uh, I do love the smell of it, and I don't know if I'll wear it again simply because, like I said, a good chunk of it is, uh, at least half is very feminine. I'm gonna give it to my sister if she wants it. She probably will. She likes fragrances too, right? She's not crazy like me, but so I'm just gonna give it to my sister next time she comes over. She was here tonight and I forgot. So, but she'll be over in another couple days, and I'm just gonna give it to her. And if for whatever reason she don't want it, one of my nieces will take it. So yeah, so all in all, guys, not a bad fragrance. I wouldn't recommend it for a man, honestly, unless you're pretty good with, not really caring about gender specific smells. Because to me, and my old 40-year-old knows the way I was raised, it smells feminine for a good majority of the fragrance, at least half, if not more. So, but it still smells great. If you're a woman, this this would almost be this, and I forget which poison, but they're like, I don't know about other men, but for me, they're like my weakness. Like, just, oh, you walk by smelling like this or that one. I think it's is it like dark poison or something? I don't know. One's got a lot of cherry in it. It's really nice though. I'll have to look it up. But yeah. So if you're a woman, all one or two that might watch my channel, this is a great fragrance for you guys. I think most men would like this fragrance on you. Uh, and if you're a man, yeah, just, there's plenty of other vanilla fragrances out there that are more masculine. So yeah, might want to just avoid this one. All right, guys, that's it. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.